we'll start off with Colin and then we'll move on if anyone's got any further questions.
Bryan, lightning fast start to the game in which we didn't manage to get that goal. Come out the second half, Jake Laws that gets sent off and we're down to 10 men. And then Mark Harris pops up with a winning goal. Talk us through your emotions of tonight.
I was very calm as usual, I try not to be an erratic manager if I can help it, because I don't want it to rub off on our players where they can lose discipline. I think from the start, I think everyone could see we were good value for it tonight. Really fast start, some great football on show. Made a couple of changes from the weekend just to freshen it up a little bit. I was really pleased with the performance first half, especially. It was only a matter of time, I thought, before we got a goal. We were so on top. We can't take Halifax lightly. They're coming into this fixture top of the league. They haven't been beat. They've had 2 clean sheets. So we knew it was going to be a tough game. But the way we went about our business, I thought we were excellent.
You've mentioned the changes that included a debut for Jazzy. We already saw in pre-season what he offers going forward. I guess that was the dynamic you were looking for tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And he had a fantastic debut, didn't he? I know he got a yellow card late on, but yeah, I think him and Mark Harris on that right-hand side were causing all sorts of problems. Just the interplay and all the stuff that we work on the training ground on a day-to-day basis, it was all coming out on show, especially in that first half. Like I say, every single one of them, fantastic performances, and buoyed by a lovely, fantastic crowd. What a fantastic atmosphere it was there. Especially for us to go down to 10 men again. The crowd got right behind us, pushed us all the way, and we get the winner in the end, a deserved winner.
And that winning goal, JJ Hoop was on the floor but kept the ball alive. You must be really pleased with the endeavour he showed, and then the pass from Paul Rufford to lead to the goal as well. Yeah,
I've mentioned it before. JJ's presence in our team. He will get goals, he'll get assists. But he's not just that, he's a presence up there. He kept that ball alive, he works tirelessly for the team. And like I said in the interviews before, it gives the players behind him an opportunity to make runs. And that's what happened. Rudders came on, he was fresh, he got on the end of a little through ball off him, and it was a fantastic run by Mark and an unbelievable finish, really. Calm, composed, great finish.
That's 3 goals in 3 games for him as well. You can't ask for much more, really, can you?
No, you can't. And I was questioning myself whether to change him from the left to the right, because he'd had 2 in 2. But letting McIntosh come in, he's done a good job, because obviously we're losing Bobby. But Mark can play anywhere across the front. He gives us that option, and in his short career so far at Wrexham, he's been outstanding.
Obviously, there was the red card today. What was your view on the incident that led to it?
Yeah, I think it was a red card. He just beat him for pace, didn't he? There was I think if it was my team now and it was our striker doing that, I think I'd want him to do exactly what their striker did, and he got across Jake and there was contact and he went down. So it's disappointing that it came from us on the attack. It was just one long ball, but yeah, sometimes that happens. I think the biggest thing for me, I was still composed. I still think we had enough in the tank to still take the game to Halifax, and we certainly did that. I think on Saturday we sort of consolidated at times. I think it showed that we sort of learned from that, especially, like I say, with the backing of our home fans. We went to a 4-3-2 after the sending off, and it still gave us a real emphasis in the game, and it gave us something to work on to try and get a goal.
And game management, as you touched on there, has been almost one of the buzzwords of the last week. I guess it's the case of learn from those past 2 games and come out on top tonight.
Yeah, I think our game management tonight was excellent. I've been trying to drum it into the players from day one, really. And sometimes you get frustrated because you can see in late goals. And I thought even at Dover, our game management at times was very good. At Boreham Wood, our game management was good, but we just got done at the wrong times, at critical moments. And tonight it was excellent. Everyone to man. It was good to see Geno slotting a centre back when Jake went. Really put his body on the line at times, winning headers, clearing our lines. Sean as well alongside him. That togetherness, that character building stuff that we talk about all the time. It was nice to really get a clean sheet, because we have given away a few silly goals, and that's not to do with us bad defending or whatever. It's just down to circumstances where things have dropped for the opposition at critical times, and sometimes that happens, and it's how you bounce back. And I thought tonight we bounced back really well.
I was going to ask about the clean sheet. It was reward for a good defensive performance, but also good in goal from Christian Dibble, who made a couple of smart saves tonight too.
Yeah, and they've got some good players, Halifax. They've recruited well themselves this summer. King, the number 10, he causes problems, finds little pockets. He was bright. We knew that. He knew he was a threat. Show Silver as well. We knew his pace up front. So we were fully aware of what they could bring to the table. They've won 3 on the spin as well. So we knew they were coming here confident. Where we've just lost our last game, so they might have been thinking that they might catch us cold. But my team weren't cold. We started off bright. Like I said, all our performances this season have been very good. But our results, we just haven't had the results to show for it, especially in the last 2 games. So yeah, I'm trying to keep that confidence high in the group. They know that. There's a lot of belief in there, and tonight will go a long way to building on that, ready for Sunday.
I was going to say that 7 points from 4 games puts a totally different slant on the opening to the season, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it does. I think quite clearly. I think if you look at the performance value of our games this season, we could have won all 4, but we haven't. And we like we say, good teams don't lose 2, 3 on the spin. You bounce back, and that's what I got. That was the message I got across to the players. It was important that we bounce back against the league leaders. We didn't want them getting away from us too much. We've got a lot of belief. We still think we're going to go strong this season. And like I say, I thought we were excellent value for it tonight.
That's 2 home wins. How is the feeling, the atmosphere in the dressing room rather, as we prepare for another away game the weekend?
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest things going into this season, our home form's been excellent. Last season, we've carried it on this season now, and hopefully it'll continue. But yeah, we want to try and keep pushing on our away form. Like I said, the performance at Dover I thought was good, especially with us going down to 10 men early on in the first half. I thought the structure of the team was strong. We got done at critical moments. But yeah, even the Boreham Wood performance, it was excellent up until the 82nd minute, and we just had a little bit of panic, or they had a bit of luck really. Where balls fell for them at critical times. So yeah, I think going forward we want to try and improve our away form. We want to try and get a few more wins on the board. I think the way we've set up this year, with the attacking threat that we pose now, we are going to concede chances. I accept that. But the clean sheet tonight will go a long way, to giving them defenders, that unit, that back 6, a real confidence boost going forward.
Thanks, Bryan.
Thanks.